Hello and welcome back to Tinker Talks Guns. Some time ago I traded my way into a bone stock GI style RIA 1911A1 in 9mm, and I decided to make it a budget race gun, and making only the crucial modifications to make it work as a fast firing, accurate rapid fire pistol. And the result was pretty good. But there's always room for improvement, and there have been improvements. So, let's go to the tabletop and I'll talk about those improvements and a little bit about how I accomplished them. So since the first video, there have been some changes. The GI style, modified GI style beaver tail has been replaced, or grip safety has been replaced with a beaver tail, which is cut very high and carefully fitted, and is pinned because this is a competition pistol. It doesn't need a grip safety. All the checkering, of course, you saw last time, as well as the custom grips with my knife maker's mark on them, and the porting. I can't recall. I think these forward serrations are new, and while they do not precisely match these, being simple 20 line per inch serrations, they work very well indeed. Also, the gun has a 9-pound recoil spring. It's very easy to cock, and it cycles quite quickly and comes back on target gently enough that rapid fire is a dawdle. It's just dead easy. The big addition are the front sights, because before I had placeholder sights. I had an aircraft aluminum front that I'd fabricated and a modified GI rear sight. And as you can see now, there's an Express Sight Systems dot front sight with a tritium insert, which is of course absolutely useless on a competition pistol, but I had it on hand. The dovetail, of course, it is very narrow in the dovetail because I had used this sight in another application before swapping it out from that, and I had it on hand, and this is, after all, a budget gun. This was a less budget item. This is a Silverline Novak cut adjustable rear sight from EGW, and it's set in there quite nicely, as you can see. And I did have to modify the sight slightly because in stock form, for some reason, it's stuck up at about a 15-degree angle as its maximum depression. So I had to open it up and do some filing on the surfaces inside to get it to actually line up enough so that I could adjust it to hit point of aim. And the dovetailing back here, because it was originally, of course, just the GI dovetail, was done with this device, which is a 10-pound engraver's vise, and it feels way more than 10 pounds because it's so small. It is a chunk. And I simply stripped the slide, put it in, and then filed first the flat and then the dovetail. And the flats, of course, are just done with machinist files. And then the dovetail is cut with this pair of files, which are modified triangular files, which have safe edges on opposite sides for working both ends of the dovetail, and, unsafe edges on this side for, getting everything where you want it. And of course, on this side, you can cut the dovetail without deepening it any. So those are kind of mirror images, and they work a treat. And I'll tell you for nothing, my first attempts at this did not come out this well. But as they say, practice makes perfect. At least it makes it better. Now, something about filing on these things, when you've got your workpiece in here, you want to file in one direction. And it only cuts in this direction, so that's the direction you want to file. Make your cut, pick it up, bring it back. Now, originally it was held that you do this because it will dull the teeth. But in fact, it doesn't. Some scientific testing has been done that established it really did not affect the sharpness of the teeth. What it does affect is your accuracy, because when you're sawing, you're much more likely to introduce faceting where your cuts are just slightly off. And while it's only meant to cut this way, it does cut a little bit this way, just enough to introduce something you're going to have to fix. So, one direction only. So, anyway, between the porting, the 7-pound recoil spring, the light and slide, the worked over trigger, and the new sights, this gun shoots really, really well, and I really, really like it. So, ready for prime time. And hopefully I'll get it down to some action shooting matches so I can actually use it for what it's meant for. Shooting international matches. However, across the summer and well into the fall, I'm tied up at the Bainbridge Island Farmers Market trying to sell handmade knives. So Saturdays are a precious commodity. So we'll have to play it by ear as far as getting to an ASI match. But really happy with this, and it shoots really good. So, oh, and a sneak peek at a future video. It would have been today's video, but I was out of 38 special ammunition and 38 caliber, suitable 38 caliber bullets to reload, so that didn't happen. My Smith & Wesson 642 has been interfered with. And I will detail that in much greater detail in a future installment, after I get some 38 ammo or bullets. Anyway, shout out to my Patreons. This all costs money, and you help more than you know. Also to channel benefactors, like several of the people who contributed parts for this gun. And also make donations of ammunition and allow me to shoot and show you their guns. Thank you all very much for your help. And that's it for this time. I hope this finds you well. Stay safe, take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon.